Hey everyone, welcome to Making Sense. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate seeing you here. And if this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome aboard. If you could do me a huge favor, click the subscribe button down below. Like, comment, and or share this video. That'd be greatly appreciated as well. Today's video, you probably got from the thumbnail. We're going to talk about mortal skin. Stay tuned. Today we're going to talk about one fragrance and one fragrance alone. It comes from the house of Stéphane Humbert Lucas 777, and it's a unisex fragrance, which pretty much every fragrance is unisex anyways. It is this one right here, one of the most beautiful bottles in my collection, Mortal Skin. This thing is just ridiculous. It's absolutely beautiful to look at. The cap and the attention to detail is just out of this world. I mean, if you see that thing, I hope it's coming in clear for you. The bottle itself is very nice. The sides, one of them has this 777. I'm trying to get it in the light for you with the little Harris on the bottom there. And the rest of the bottle has really not much more on there. The bottom has the batch code and some of the information regarding the fragrance itself. And when you pull the cap off, your sprayer is this really nice gunmetal color. If you can see that. It's really a beautiful presentation overall. And you know what? The sprayer doesn't disappoint either. So let's get into the fragrance itself. Let's go for a spray. The sprayer is ridiculous. It sprays a ton of coverage. The scent trail, or whatever you want to call it, that leaves behind is absolutely amazing right off the bat. And it's not anything like anything else in my collection that I can originally just say, hey, I remember this smells like this, or something like that, especially right now. The smell of the area around me is just amazing. It's beautiful. According to Fragrantica, I believe it's balsamic, woody, smoky, aromatic. It might be sweet and spicy. Sweet, warm, and spicy. That's what it is. Yeah. I just love the smell of this fragrance. It's not something I wear very often. It's one that I keep for special occasions, or even more so. I don't know if you do this, and if you do, throw a comment down below. Is there a fragrance you spray on for yourself just to enjoy at your house, or when you're not going anywhere because it's just so cool that you just want to get a chance to enjoy it? This is one of those fragrances for me that I do like that, and once in a while I will just put it on if I'm going somewhere really nice. I mean, it's a really fresh, inky, spicy fragrance, if that makes sense to you. I know I remember seeing a review from maybe Cubano or one of those people in the past, and they said it was like the smell of when you open Play-Doh, that when you first open it, you get that whiff of something in there. Okay, I can kind of see that, but I don't know about you. I like that smell. You know, it really isn't that bad of a smell. This doesn't smell just like Play-Doh. Let's be 100% true here and honest. This is a really cool fragrance. What you get from this, for me, there's some either sour or tart. I don't know which one of those two things it is. If sour and tart is the same thing to you, then great. I think that is the same thing. There's something at the top of this, just it's a little bit, you know, got a little ping, wake up, I'm watching you. And then it has this really rich, almost creamy powdery mix of something. And I don't know exactly what that is either. Because, like I said, this fragrance is not like anything else to me in my collection. There's a lot of great fragrances out there that I usually can find something that reminds me of it. This is not one of those. And the more it dries down, the more it gets to that green or even more woodsy in a sense. And it's really rich. I don't know if this has a musk in it at all. I don't think it does. Whether it's, you know, raw, roar, strong, burly, really, you know, kind of like if you pictured, not to say a Viking getting off of a ship, but a Viking getting off of a ship, if that makes sense. Someone that's just going to go and take no, not take no for an answer. They're going to be in charge, strong, but at the same time, You can go to that James Bond version of that same person. That's classy, elegant, but strong and going to take charge. That's this fragrance to me. It's a beautiful fragrance. If you ever get a chance to get your nose on this one, I definitely recommend it. It is, when I wear it, it lasts for a good amount of time. Most fragrances, and I've said it before, 3-4 hours, give or take, they have some sort of a projection. This is no different than those. You got 2 to 3 hours, at least 2 where it's actually kicking off a nice, someone walks by, they're going to smell you. 3 to 4, you've got more faded off version of that scent trail, but it's still kicking enough that if someone gets even within like 2 feet of you, they're going to probably smell it. At least 1 foot, absolutely. And then from 4 to 8 hours, you've got, you know, the leftovers, we'll call it. But the leftovers of this, when anyone gets close enough to you, still smells amazing. The opening, the mid, the dry down are all very rich. For me, it's an absolutely beautiful fragrance. If you like fragrances that are just a hairline different, like this could be almost a more clean amouage fragrance, and amouage fragrances are very clean. So for me, this is just a beautiful fragrance, very well done. I'm not sure if you... I want to compare it to something else, but for some reason, because I just made that reference about Play-Doh, all I can smell is kind of like Play-Doh. It's probably like with Baccarat Rouge 540, people make the reference to the latex glove smell. I don't get that from Baccarat Rouge 540. I get that from some other fragrances that are imitating Baccarat Rouge 540. But if it's in your head, sometimes you just can't relieve that. You just can't get it out of your mind. In this case, because I brought up that old video, I'm pretty sure it was Cuban O, that basically you could smell Play-Doh. And right now, that's what I'm smelling. Except for the most beautiful, delicious Play-Doh I've ever smelled, with a little bit of some sort of woods and some sort of tart smell. Sweet, no, sour or tart, I don't know. Either way, definitely try to get your nose on this fragrance. It's a killer. So my final thoughts on Mortal Skin by Stéphane Humbert Lucas. This is an amazing fragrance. It's a niche fragrance for a reason. It's in the correct packaging for this fragrance. This thing is absolutely beautiful. This is the type of packaging and or the type of bottle that this fragrance, I think, deserves. The amount of thought process, care, everything that went into making this thing, in my opinion, I don't really know, I wasn't there, but from what my nose tells me, they really cared about what they were doing when they made this one. So I definitely recommend getting your nose on 777 or Stéphane Humbert Lucas's 777 Mortal Skin. And that's a wrap. I hope you had as much fun watching this video as I had making it for you. If you've already had a chance to get your nose on some fragrances from Stéphane Humbert Lucas's or 777 line, please leave comments down below. Let me know which ones you've tried. Have you tried this one? Have you gotten your nose on Mortal Skin? It'd be amazing if you did. If you like it, love it, or hate it, those comments down below, right over there, would be amazing as well. If you tried anything else from the line, definitely let me know if you think I should get my nose on it, because they deserve my respect, and I'm going to have to try something else from the house, definitely. So if you've already tried something else, let me know in the comments down below if there's one I should get my nose on. I absolutely would appreciate that. Like I would say, like, comment, and subscribe. Huge. Love interacting with each and every one of you. I do make it a major thing of mine to respond to each and every comment that I see come up. And if you can do me a huge favor, share this thing. Send it to somebody else. If you have anyone that you know that's interested in fragrances, we love growing the fragrance community. I definitely want to be a part of growing the community and making it in a positive way. So if you could do that for me, share this, invite somebody to check it out, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And other than that, if you're making the world a better place, just one spray at a time, then to me, you're just making sense. Until next time.